Alicia Blanche is the latest addition to the solo leveling Arise roster. She's a water mage type DPS unit which has the capability of CCing the enemies. To understand her, let's look at her skills. So first of all, her basic attack, the Winter Storm, has a 30% chance of inflicting freeze, which has ticks because it's basically the tornado, has a 3-second freeze and applies the ice body armor effect, creates a shield equal to 6% of the user's attack, and it also removes debuffs. Then looking at her Ice Needle, it's a big AoE attack which has a heavy scaling damage wise and has the airborne effect, and her skills, or basically her kit, involves all around her core attack, the not necessarily the Frost Arrow, but the Bitter Cold Spear, and her QTE skill, Eternal Frost, also applies the Ice Body Armor effect. Now there's a lot of text around her, how she works, but generally speaking, her QTE and her basic skills give her Frost stacks and change her basic attack, or the core attack Frost Arrow, to the Bitter Cold Spear. Her Frost stack core attack gains an additional 60% damage increase, which she can go up to 180%, and it has a maximum stack of 5 stacks. Her ultimate skill, Absolute Zero, is a heavy scaling water DPS type skill, which has some utility. When using it, you get 5 instances of Frost and it freezes the targets for 3 seconds. Based on that, I have a couple of recommendations for you when it comes to her artifacts and accessory set. So for her gear, you either want to go with the one-hit kill set. Alternatively, you can either go with the toughness set or the Black Lion set. When it comes to her accessory set, you want to either go with the Verdicent set, because that reduces her cooldowns, which allows you to use your skills more often, so you can spam your core attack more often with her to deal additional damage. And alternatively, you can run the champion set. The ideal main and substats for Alicia are attack percentage for the helmet, crit damage for the boots, water damage for the first ring, attack percentage for the second ring, with the substats being attack percentage, additional attack, damage increase, defense penetration, crit rate, and crit damage. Now, weapon of choice is obviously her SSR exclusive weapon, which further increases her core attack, and also when the Ice Body Armor is in effect, it increases her water damage by a certain percentage for 20 seconds. The ideal way to play Alicia is to put her on the second slot, so you get her QTE off first. So this allows you to get one of her Frost stacks immediately from the very start of the fight. So when you use the QTE to pull her in, she already gets the Ice Body Armor effect, so that's why you want to use the big AoE first. Then you use her core attack, then you use the tornado, then you use her core attack, and then you can use her core attack again. So the basic idea with her is you use a skill, do the core attack, then you use the other skill, and then use the core attack again. Because every time you use her skills, she gets Frost stacks, and her core attack switches to the Spear attack, which deals more damage. And once you do that, you're basically rotating the way. And if you start off with her first, you want to use her tornado first and then use the core attack for the additional buff. And when it comes to her ult skill, you want to use that skill when you do not have Frost stacks, so you have 5 stacks ready again for her ult. And that sums up everything you need to know about Alicia Blanche. Thanks guys for watching, see you next time. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. Deuces.